Hello, welcome back to Talk About Life with T. I hope you all have, I just want to thank you. Thank you for coming forward and participating in the propositions, commenting, giving me your input, giving me your thoughts. I really do appreciate it. Because it's good to be able to, share information and to, talk about it. So if you have any more comments about it, make sure you comment down below, like me, subscribe. Okay, but we're going to continue to move forward with it, continue, to answer any questions you have. So if you have them, just go ahead and, and make sure that you comment so we can go ahead and kind of talk about them. Okay, today I wanted to work on, spend time about the Affordable Care Act. Because you get so much different stuff has been said about the Affordable Care Act, getting rid of the Affordable Care Act, and all this kind of stuff, but the Obamacare, which is the Affordable Care Act, there's things that's working in it. There's a lot of important parts of it that work. The core part of the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, is working. There's some other stuff, that needs to be worked on. You cost of, prescription drugs. Okay, they're working on that in California. There's something about that on the ballot. But we really need to be looking at, what is it exactly? Because you don't just throw something away without actually seeing, having something, to say, oh, we got something else. Replace it with what? Replace it with what? What is it that you're going to replace it with? Okay, so that's really good to know before you said, I'm going to just replace it. So here are some of the 10 essentials that's core to the Affordable Care Act. And ambulatory services is one, where you can go in, of course, get medical services. You don't have to be, hospitalized to, admitted to the hospital in order to get medical services. You can go ahead and get outpatient, get medical services, ambulatory service. And you can walk in and receive services. Okay, you have the emergency room services. Okay, you can also get the emergency room services is also available. Hospitalization, if you do have to be hospitalized, is also included in those 10 essentials. Maternity, and newborn, okay. So that means when a mom is, gets services and care, while she's pregnant and then after she's pregnant. That's a part of the 10 essentials. Mental health services is a part of the 10 essentials. Okay, so if you have need mental health services, that's a part. Substance abuse is a part of, the 10 essentials. You need to get substance abuse assistance and services. That's available as part of the 10 essentials. If you need mental health services, behavioral health, that's what I meant, because I said mental health already. Behavioral health services, that's also, included in the 10 essentials. Your prescription drugs is included in the 10 essentials. Rehabilitation is included. That means all the devices and stuff that you need so you can get rehabilitated after an injury or after an operation, or you able to go ahead, and it is included in the 10 essentials. So we want to do that. Your laboratory services is included in those 10 essentials. So if you need lab work, it's included. Children's vision and dental is included, in those 10 essentials. So that's all that's included. When you need pre-existing illnesses, that's included. Because before you have a pre-existing illness, insurance company can discriminate against you because you have an illness. They know it's going to cost money because you're going to need services ongoing. That is included. They can't discriminate against you no longer. They can't say you can't get it no longer. That is included. So when you look at that, all the things that is included, that's one of the things that also is included. CAPS. You know, it says, okay, you maxed out, you reached your limit. I'm getting care for pre-existing illness, you know, diabetes, cancer, what have you. And now I got to the point that they said there's a cap on it, and now the insurance company said I'm not going to pay anymore. You have to pay on it now the rest of this care for the rest of your life at 100% out of your pocket. No, you can't do that anymore. There is no caps, no limit on your health care. Okay, it is always, it's included in those 10 essentials. You know, so when we look at those 10 essentials, so there's a lot of things that's included in the 10 essentials that people may not really pay attention to, or may not be aware of, but those are things that that is the core of the Affordable Care Act. Okay, and then so those are things that has to be included, that are included, and so and those things that, okay, we have stuff that needs to be worked on. Okay, we understand that, and we know, go ahead and make sure, okay, we need to work on those. But we don't just throw it out. We don't throw out, okay. We have also included is children, they can stay on their parents' health coverage until the age of 26. 26. Okay, so that's, you know, is included. So it's a lot of things that's included, that's working, that can be decided. Says, okay, we're just gonna throw it all out. Throw it all out. You throwing out all that. All that is being thrown out, and then what? We're gonna start from scratch? No, we don't want to start from scratch. No, we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that we continuing to make it better. Fix what's broken, just like a recall. You know, you get a recall, they say bring it in, they fix it, don't cost you a dime, they fix it, and then the problem is fixed, and you continue on with it. You know, if something else happened, fix it and continue on. Same thing with anything. Anything starting up, you're gonna have problems with it. It's gonna be something that you didn't think about. You can't think about it all. But you think about as much as you can, then all of a sudden, oh, you know what? We didn't think about that. Okay, now we need to fix it. We need to find a way to include it. We need to work on it. And then so on. So the more that we take something that is working and just continue to modify it, fixing what's wrong with it, making it better, we end up having something that is wonderful and great for everyone. But if we want to just scrap it, throw it out, come up with something new, we're going to always be throwing out, starting over, never really gaining ground, because when you start again with something new, there's going to be some things that's not going to be working. That's why you go ahead and have the opportunity to fix it. And so that's what we do. We go ahead and we fix it. We don't just throw it out, we fix it. Another thing is when you call the doctor and, I'm sorry, not when you call the doctor, but when you go to the doctor and you're not happy with the service at all, the hospitals have an 800 number that should be posted, and that number you can call, and it's a complaint number. You can call and complain about how your services was, and then you can, and then just take it from there. So you don't have to walk away, you know, like mad and upset and feel like you didn't have a word, you don't have a voice. You do. You can call that 800 number, and then also you can call your insurance company because they have a complaint department, because they have to make sure they're being monitored, you know, and audited on their client services. How well are they providing services? So they want to keep track of how services is being provided out there at the hospitals and with the doctors as well, because they are going to be audited on the services, you know, and how, you know, you're liking your services, are you getting your services, and they send out a survey for you to, you know, to fill out to see how your services are going, are you liking your services. So that's something to also think about, you know, as you move forward, is how your services are going and are you liking your services. So that's also a part of what you can do as well. And then the other thing is, if you not get along with your doctor, because we have to get along with our doctor. We must get along with our doctor because we share things. We want to feel comfortable talking to things about personal things that's happening, you know, things that, you know we can't talk to no one else about. You're my doctor. I should be able to talk to you about whatever's going on with me. And I should feel comfortable talking to you about whatever's going on with me. So we have to make sure, you know, that we have a doctor that we can have that we're comfortable with like that. And so if you have a doctor that's not, you can always call your insurance company and see what other doctor they have in your network and can go ahead and switch doctors. As long as it's in your network, you should be able to do that. Okay, because the whole thing is that they want you to be able to have a relationship with your doctor, because in that way that your care is much, because if you're happy and smiling and feeling good, you're not stressing out. You're not stressing, and that's key. You don't want to be stressing. So the other things, we just want to think about that. So make sure you get out and vote. Make sure you comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the 10 essentials. Tell me if you knew about them at all, or have you heard about them at all. Just go ahead and comment and let me know, because those is there, and it's working, and it's good. I mean, there's a lot of individuals, that have health coverage because of the Affordable Care Act that otherwise wouldn't have it. So we know that part is working. The 10 essentials is there, and it's working. It's the other stuff that, hey, is not working, why it's not working, we'll fix that. Get together, fix that. Okay, make it happen. Don't throw it out starting all over, because we're starting all over again. So, moving forward, make sure you get out and vote. You have to get out and vote. You have to get out and vote. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be looking at comments, and so I see if I can address any comments between now and the election day, because that's 3 days away. So you want to go ahead and questions you may have, comment. Comment so we can kind of clear it up if possible, talk about it, address it and stuff. And then so you walk in and you feel good and you have a clear head and you're confident on the decision that you're going in there and about to make, and just go ahead and just go from there and walk out and be stress free. But it don't end. It doesn't end. When the election is over, it can't like, oh, okay, it's over. I'm so glad it's over. That was so stressful. I'm glad it's over. And now I'm going to go ahead and relax and be done with it now. It's done. No. The work now begins. And that's going to be the next segment that we're going to be moving into after the elections, is where we do next. Okay, because we can't sit down and be like, okay, the work is done. No. Now the work begins. Okay. So, you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it as well, because it's a lot of good stuff that I'm going to be sharing. Okay, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and then be looking down at your propositions. If you have any you want to still talk about on this Affordable Care Act. Obamacare, comment on that. Tell me, what you think. I really want to know, because some of the stuff I really would like to know if you knew this, so go ahead and let me know. Again, have a wonderful day, evening, and night. Goodbye.